Now kids, today we will study chapter 3, A Day with Nandu, part 3. Good morning kids. I hope you all are fit and fine at your places. So kids, this video is based on chapter 3, A Day with Nandu. This is part 3 of this chapter kids. In part 1 and 2 kids, I have explained you this chapter. Now this part 3 video I have made kids to complete the activities which are left out. So kids, in this video we will continue with the activities which are left out in your book. So kids, after this section, one activity section is there. In that section kids, I have told you how to do all the book activities which are there in this chapter, A Day with Nandu. So kids, please pay attention and watch the video till last. One more thing is there kids, the best thing is when you play my video, just put the book in front of you, take one pencil and do the activities with me. Kids, it will help you to finish your activities at the same moment with the video. One more thing is there kids, the answers which I have told you in the video are just for reference or suggestion. You can kids write your own answers. Yes, according to your observation. Means if you have seen an elephant, write it yes, otherwise no. So kids, the answers can change according to your observation. So you can write your own answers. Let's start. Now kids, in this video we will complete our rest of the activities of the chapter A Day with Nandu. As kids, you know that in our previous video we have completed some of our activities. Now let's start kids with page number 26. Now the first question is, have you ever taken a ride on an elephant? How did it feel? See kids, this answer you have to write by your own. Write your own experience here. I have written, yes, I have taken a ride on an elephant and it felt exciting. Now, the second question is, which animals have you sat on? Write their names. Now, here you have to write the names of the animals in which you have sat on. So, horse, elephant, camel. Kids, you can write some other animals' names also, yeah, like yak. Now, kids, the third question. You must have seen many animals around you in books, in movies. Some may be alone, some in groups. Find out more about any one of these animals and write about it. Now kids, in this third question, you have to write about one animal. One animal which you have seen around you or in books or in movies. So I have taken here dog. As you all have dogs with you, means you have dogs around you. I see dogs around me. Dog is a four-footed animal. It gives us security from thieves. Thieves means chore. So security means it makes safe us from thieves. It keeps a watch on our homes. It guards our homes. It eats meat, rice, milk, bread, etc. Female dogs give birth to babies which are called puppies. See kids, it is an animal who give birth to babies and dogs' babies are called puppies. Now kids, again I am repeating, the purpose of this video is to make you understand. Answers which I am telling you are just for reference or suggestion. You can write kids your own answers and answers can vary from student to student. It will be based on observation. Now kids, page number 27. 7. Think and write. Now before starting this activity, kids, just go through the picture which is there on the right hand side. You can see one buffalo is there, and above that buffalo one bird is there. That bird name is egret. Yes, kids, that bird is called egret. Many a time, kids, you have seen this type of bird sitting upon an elephant or buffalo. So this bird is called, kids, egret. Now, the first question, kids, why do you think the egret is sitting on the buffalo? Egret is a friend of buffalo. It eats the insects from the skin of buffalo. So kids, this egret eats the pest or any insect from the skin of buffalo, and by this these animals get rid of germs and many insects. Now kids, second question. Have you ever seen any animal riding on another animal? Write its name. Now as you can see, kids, in the above picture only, the egret is sitting on the buffalo. So you can write, I saw an egret sitting on a buffalo. Now the animal which is riding. Now the animal which is above the buffalo, or the animal which is taking a ride. Now egret is riding. Second, the animal which gives the ride. Now who is giving the ride? Buffalo gives the ride. Now next question, which animals do we use for riding? Now kids, in which animals you sat and you take a ride? Horse, elephant, camel, etc. Which animals do we use for carrying loads? Loads means the animals which we use to carry heavy things. Horse, donkey, yak, camel, etc. Kids, you can write some more animals also. Now the next activity, kids, make your own elephant. Now in this activity, kids, you have to make one elephant, as you can see in the next page. So kids, cut this type of elephant in a big sheet of paper. Now make small cuts where it says cut in the picture. Be careful not to cut off the part, means where it is written cut, you have to cut that part. Fold along the dotted lines, and where there is dotted, you have to fold the page. Fold the part with slash pattern and put them underneath. Cut out the tail and stick it on. You have to cut the tail and you have to stick it. Now kids, where there is slash pattern, from that side also just fold the part. Now by this way you can make your own elephant. Now kids, your elephant is ready. Color and decorate it. You can stick this elephant in your book. Now kids, page number 29. What do they say? Look at these pictures and read what these animals are sharing with their friends. Discuss these narratives sensitively in the class. Now kids, in this page, some animals are there. As you can see, these animals are sharing their feelings. As kids, you all know that being in a cage, being in chains is very sad, very unhappy. Now first of all, one snake is there. As you all know that people used to keep these snakes in baskets, and these snakes have a habit of living in an open jungle. The second is bear. As kids, you have seen this bear in circus, dancing, jumping. See kids, you all clap and enjoy there. But do this bear like this? No. The bear do it for food. See kids, in this page we are seeing the pain of these animals. Now your next animal is a horse. Now you have seen horse running very fast. Now see kids, these horse also feel pain, as for running fast people used to put horseshoe in their hooves. So they feel pain a lot. Now your next is monkeys. So kids, have you seen monkey dance? Yes, many kids have seen them dancing. But you know kids that they don't want to dance in front of you. Means many monkeys used to dance empty stomach when they are in pain. Meow meow meow. The next is cat. The cat is saying that I roam everywhere. Children love me and pat me and give me milk. The next is pigeon. Guttergoo guttergoo. Kids, you have seen this bird and you have feed it with grain. Kids, now the last page of your book activity. Page number 30. Now kids, the first question is, you have read what these animals say. Why do you think that some of them are said? As kids, you have read in this chapter also that people use these animals for their benefit. So kids, the answer is, they are said because many people catch them and use them for their own benefit, because of which they lost their freedom to live or survive. You know kids that these animals love freedom. Not only these, every animal loves freedom. So we catch them, we put them in chains, and by doing this they become sad. Now kids, the second question is, how do you think they are different? The monkeys that dance to entertain people and the monkeys that are free. Now in this question kids, we have to compare two types of monkeys. First of all, the monkeys that are in a cage that used to dance to entertain people, and the second, the monkeys that are free. Now first of all kids, we will take the monkeys that dance to entertain. The monkeys that dance to entertain people do not enjoy freedom, as they are caught and are used by the people for their own benefit. So they feel sad. Now kids, the monkeys that dance to entertain us, they don't enjoy freedom. See kids, the people used to catch them for their benefits, and by this they feel sad. Everyone loves freedom kids. If we will keep them in chains, in cage, so they will lose their freedom and started feeling unhappy. Now the second type of monkey. The monkeys that are free and live in the forest are happy. They do whatever they like. They can go wherever they want. Now kids, as you know, the animals who are free, they can do whatever of their choice. So kids, as I have already said, everyone loves freedom. So kids, try to make these animals free. Now kids, the last question is, how many legs does this elephant have? Now you know kids, elephant has 4 legs. Do you know kids, elephants help each other when in trouble. They join together to care for and rescue their young ones. See kids, when you are in trouble, your family members help you. Same way, elephants help each other and they also care for their young ones. Now kids, with these activities, we have completed our chapter 3, A Day with Nandu. In my next video kids, we will take a new chapter, chapter 4, the story of Amrita. Till then kids, take care.